rights. So now to begin our session, I call upon Rubesh R, Vice Chair IEEE SNIT to give welcome speech.
Greetings to each one of you present today. I'm Rupesh, member of IEEE SNIT. It gives me immense warmth and pleasure to grace all of your presence in the interest of the entire IEEE SNIT and IEEE IAS and IAS SBC SNIT. It gives me tremendous contentment to welcome everyone who are here for this session. Welcome everyone who are here for this session. With great pleasure, first of all, I welcome our speaker, Dr.C.R.Rene, Professor of Computer Science Engineering and Dean Innovation at Sairam Group of Institutions. He received his ME and Ph.D. in Computer Science Engineering. He has 20 years of work experience. We are all so honored to have you here as our presenter for this session. Welcome, sir.
Thank you.
Next, I welcome all the IEEE executive members and all the members who work with us for the success of this program. And finally, next I welcome our branch counselor, Ms. Reshma Muralidharan ma'am, and branch advisor, Ms. Reena Chandran ma'am, who always stands by us for our needs and guide us. Welcome you, ma'am. Now I welcome all the participants who have accepted our invitation and arrived here. Warmly and respectfully, I welcome you all to this program. Before we get started, once again, I would like to express my heartily welcome to all of you for coming together to make this event a great success. I wish you all great success in your pursuits and may God bless you abundantly.
Thank you, Rubesh. Today's first session is handled by Dr.C.R.Rene, Professor, Computer Science Engineering and Dean of Innovation at Sairam Group of Institutions. He is a recognized supervisor of Anna University to get Ph.D. and MS by research in the area of computer science and engineering. We are very much honored to welcome you, sir. Sir, please.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Very good morning to all. Namaskaram. How are you all? I just want...
Fine, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Others can leave a message in the chat. Others can leave a message in the chat box. How are you? Engana undu? Sugamano? Good, sir. Yes. Fine, sir. Thank you. Shyam Mohan. Mohan. Fine. Good. Thank you. Thank you so much for your response. I thank IEEE Student Branch SNIT for inviting me to deliver my knowledge on intellectual property right. So, hope what you know about intellectual property right? Any response from the audience side? Why intellectual property right? Why do we need intellectual properties? What is the essential of knowing intellectual property rights? Could you please share your experience or your thought on this? One or two. No idea?
Sir, good morning.
Good morning.
Myself, Sona.
Yes.
I think if we found an innovation for our hard work and dedication, we need to protect or reserve our rights, such as patents. So I think it's an intellectual property right.
Thank you. Thank you for the clear explanation. We are engineers and we do innovation. Innovation is nothing but making some modification or changes in the existing product or process. When you make some kind of changes and you need to claim that it is your brainchild and it is your product. So Others should not copy it. Others should not claim that is theirs. So in order to claim that the products and other things, we need to go for protecting our intellectual property in the form of patent, in the form of copyright, in the form of the trademark, whatever it may be. Okay? Different types of intellectual property rights are there. So we engineers must know, because every year we are keep on producing, especially the higher education institutions. The are every year they are producing so many projects and so many products we are developing, but we are not aware of how to protect our intellectual properties, and we are not aware of the value of our intellectual properties. So this forum will make you to understand what is intellectual property right, what are the different types of intellectual property right, and how you can protect your intellectual property right, how you can search the existing intellectual properties, people those who have already published and granted their patent and intellectual properties, how to search it, how you can compare your work with the existing work. Normally, when we do a project, we take literature survey from the existing journals. Okay, so the trend is now changing. We need to, since we are focusing the product oriented projects, we are more towards product. So this is the right time you have to compare your idea with the ideas have been already published in the form of patent or other intellectual properties. So this is a high time to know about intellectual property, right? Okay, with this introduction, I just move on to the presentation. I think my presentation is visible now. Kindly confirm my screen is visible and my audio and video, everything is perfect. Please confirm.
It's okay, sir.
Okay,
Screen is visible.
okay. My audio is perfect now. Can you able to
Yes,
hear me? What is the quality of my audio?
it's audible, sir, clear.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so once again, I thank the management and this IEEE student branch of Sri Narayana Institute of Technology, Adoor, for inviting me to share my knowledge on intellectual property right. I started this journey in 2022 in the pandemic period of giving this kind of workshop, and so far I have given around 70 plus webinars in various topics like intellectual property right, innovation, startups, entrepreneurship, and few technical talks also. So being part of the IEEE, and I'm a IEEE senior member, so it is I'm very happy and privileged uh, to address the members of IEEE through this thing. Okay, and the whole world is talking about innovation, and we are talking about technology. There is no technology, there is no innovation, and especially the higher education institutions like engineering and technology campus are more focused towards technologies. Am I right? So we know the technology, irrespective of the branches, it may be civil engineering or mechanical engineering or electrical engineering or electronics engineering, computer engineering, or IT. So we are dealing with technologies. Okay. So the technologies, various different types of technology have driven innovation growth over the past 100 years. Okay. So if you come across nowadays, most of the advertisement, if you see the websites of AICTE, UGC, and all the universities, statutory bodies, everywhere people are commonly using the word in higher education in era, in the environment. We are talking about innovation, innovation, innovation. Gone are the days we were not talked so much about innovation. We were uh, talking about research, academic results, paper publication, and so on. Nowadays, the trend has slowly changed from the traditional ecosystem, educational ecosystem, to innovation ecosystem. So people are more focused toward innovation. So when we talk about innovation, we need to know the components of innovations. Okay, the components of innovations are like ideation, where we are initiating before going for intellectual property right, patent filing. From where it starts from ideation. So in the picture I have given that idea generation, from idea generation to idea exploration, and now we are going for selection, then we are going to develop prototype, then we will develop the actual product. Now go or no go to market, preparing ourselves to launch the product into the market. And once it is ready, the technology readiness level, everything is ready, now we will launch and support. Okay, so this is a cycle, starts from idea generation to landing the technology into the market. Okay, so am I right? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So idea generation is very, very, very important. From where you are getting your idea is very important. When you have started thinking about your ideas, okay. Let me ask a question to one of the students. Please, one of the students, please answer my question. When you will think about your final year project, when you will get the idea of this is I'm going to do as my final year project, when, which semester? Can I get response from the audience? Any one of you, please answer my question. Can you please answer my question? When you will get an idea, when you think about your final year project?
From third year onwards.
Third year onwards. Okay. Any other response? Only Sona is responding. Other students, please. We have so many students. Gopika Pillai is here. Thomas is here. Ram Coach is here. Ashwati is here. Any other response? Muhammad is here. Yes, we have around 25 participants. When you will start thinking about your final year project?
So my name is John Paul Thomas, and I'm from Mechanical Automobile Department.
Good.
And for your question, I would like to answer that I just thought of doing this project when I was in the first year.
It's not clear. When I was?
Like I really had a plan of doing this.
Okay. Which year you are
When
studying?
I came to the college as a lateral entry diploma student. So I joined the second year,
Okay.
and we had this idea around the second year itself to do this, and we done the project, and we have been to many tech fests with our projects. So pretty much had a thought of doing this in the very time I joined the BTech.
Now you are doing which year?
Now I'm fourth year, sir.
Fourth year. Very good. Very good. So this is what I am evangelizing wherever I am going. Not the third year, not final year. Student must think about their innovation, their project, final year project in the first year itself. And institution must give a platform for the students. Normally, when you do a tech fest, we the higher education institution will do, colleges will conduct tech fest, and the students will participate, and they will get praise, and the celebration will end in a single day. So it is not full stop. You have to travel from there after celebration, whether you are going to take this idea into the next level. So I strongly advocating students, you may be from first year or second year or third year, don't wait till the final year of doing your final year project. Okay, as John Paul Thomas said, if you start thinking about project development in the first year, I will share the experience which we are doing at Sri Sairam institutions. How we are encouraging students to think about their project in the final year. I will explain in the later case of my presentation. I have put dedicated a separate slide for that. Okay, so I'm very happy to know from John Paul Thomas. Maybe it's his own interest, but I'm encouraging every student to think about their project. Engineering is all about developing a product. Okay, you are studying so many theory subjects, you are studying so many laboratory subjects, and at the end, what you are going to do is matter. Like, are you really developing a product? Are you developing thinking? Are you immersed into developing a project, engineering product? You know, the we have 140 crores people in India. For a small things we are importing. I have a slide, dedicated slide for that. Okay, so my dear friend, I want to tell you that the growth of innovation is very fast nowadays. From idea to valuation, reaching it to the market is very important. So the moment you think about your final year project, you have to think about how I can make it into the product. I will launch my product into the market. If how I can generate money, how I can convert this knowledge into wealth. If you are really thinking about it, you are the real engineers. Okay, simply studying and getting mark is not alone. It's our necessity. And my dear students, our necessity is, the uh, is the we have to launch our product into the market. Okay, so keep it in your mind, and I think everything is well. Right. So if you think about the top growing technological field in patent filing, okay, I just taken the data from 1895 to 2020. Okay, you see the most of the time, 1895 to 1925, engine and transport have the leading domain, and biopharma took the lead from 1930 to 1960, and information and communication technology took the lead from 1965 to 2000. From 2000 till digital technologies, we are all talking about the digitalization, digital technologies. Even we call our India as Digital India. Okay, so government of India has come up with a new initiative, Digital India, making everything, automating everything. So these are all really very much useful for us, and we are happy to live in the digital era. We are living in the digital era, and most of the pattern nowadays people are filing with respect to intellectual property right. Okay, and among this digital, what are the other the cutting edge technologies are predominantly uh, leading the market is, the artificial intelligence, big data, cloud computing, autonomous system, then internet of things. Okay, so it includes everything. Don't think that it's only computer science subject. Here, the student spoke. Thomas is doing mechanical and automation. So autonomous systems, automatic system automation is leading, and in other things, electrical students are here, electronic students are there, and everybody is dealing with the data. Okay, no department is exceptional of handling data. So you are all part of big data, and we are storing everything in the cloud. Okay, even a common man having internet, email address, with their data are stored in cloud computing. So artificial intelligence, every field has taken merged with artificial intelligence, and the world is being ruled by artificial intelligence. Okay, so just to think about the opportunities available in front of you for the engineering students. Okay, the future direction of innovation is nothing but, so we can say that there's so many projects available. The world is facing so many grand challenges. Okay, every year, gone all the days, rain is not a problem to Kerala. Nowadays the recent monsoons have teaching us a lot about the climate changes, and how even the state Kerala is affected by the southwest monsoons. Okay, Tamil Nadu is normally getting the rain of northeast monsoon, and the southwest monsoon, the full benefit Kerala is used to get. Gone the date is not a problem. Okay, we normally used to enjoy the climate and other things. Nowadays, especially the district like Idiki and other districts are severely being affected every monsoon, and people are in a very fear mode of what is going to happen in the next monsoon. Okay, so these are all happening because of climate change. That the engineers come up with some kind of solution, and how we are going to solve the inequality. So the inequalities, though we are educated state, still we are struggling to maintain the equality between male and women, a need for greater food production. Okay, so our main resource is the agriculture. Okay, how much importance we are nowadays giving for agriculture. Okay, our old traditional way of cultivation is not helping nowadays to meet the need of the fast growing world. So how are we incorporated or adopted technologies for agriculture? These are all in front of you. Multi-billion dollar questions are in front of you, the budding engineers. This is a time to think about your contribution, how you are going to contribute to the nation for the selected sectors. And we need to better access water. We need the water. We cannot say that no, the water which we are drinking is good water, pure water. Okay, a lot of impurities are available. How we can ensure that we are providing good water? And health, another area. So many, the apps are coming to coming for the health awareness and the healthify and other things. Okay, why? It's all because of the our health is really deteriorating, and it is the time to think about our health and our education also. Okay, are we giving the right education to our students? The school education and higher educations are really giving the stuff which is really needed for the students. Okay, I'm not talking about only curricular, whether are we providing the extracurricular, co-curricular, are we ensuring the holistic development of the students? Okay, gone all the days people say study, 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 study only, mark only matters. Okay, nowadays the trend is totally changed. Okay, are we providing a holistic development? Why IEEE is being focused, more focused towards it is it is giving guarantee the overall development of the students. You will be getting an opportunity. Even students are organizing this event. You are developing your leadership quality, and you'll be getting a lot of roles of implementing certain things. You will get the good network of interacting with various scholars and the people, the researchers all over the world. Okay, so these are all the future direction. Not only the so we need to face a lot of challenges. Every year people are facing, if you take the country's capital Delhi, every winter they are facing the problem, the toxic in air. So these are all the threatening things. It is not one or two. For the past 50 years Delhi people are facing the same thing. They will close the schools during the time, and they cannot drive the vehicle properly, and a lot of accidents will occur. Okay, so who is going to solve all these things? It is in the hand of engineer, and the engineer has take the responsibility of doing it. Okay, what the academic institutions are going to do? Okay, East Asian governments have strengthened their education system. Now we are strengthening our educational ecosystem, and in the early stage of technical rise, this government supported. So normally will go normally the these countries will send their students to abroad, western countries. So what is happening, especially the country China, they are taking the students back and making them to work for their own universities, and they are encouraging them to found their own companies, the startups. Okay, and startup is another component of innovation ecosystem. And if you take the கொஞ்சம் வாலிங்க நிமிஷம். India rank in Global Innovation Index 2020. So just to see the number from 2015 to 2022. I'm in a webinar. 11 o'clock மேல பார்த்து. So 2015 to 2022, we were in the rank 81, first place, and now we moved to 40th rank. Okay, so still we have the hope of making our country even keep it in a better place. Okay, and this is a report of Niti Aayog 2020 innovation report. The Karnataka is leading. Is the first place Maharashtra, followed by Karnataka, Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu, Telangana, Kerala. So now every activities, even if you file a single pattern, that will be accountable. People are monitoring, people are watching. Okay, so I know after this session you will get a lot of ideas of how we can go for this. Okay, so let us come to our today's topic of intellectual property, right? And the startups and intellectual property rights are the major pillars of higher education institutions nowadays. Gone all the days we're talking about results, we are talking about the academic marks and the other things. Okay, so you must know what is the difference between, before knowing what is innovation and the thing, you must know what is the difference between discovery and invention. Who discovered India? Who discovered India? Let me ask the question. to the audience? Any one of you, please. You have Jitu, you have Abri Thomas, Jai Shankar, yeah. Any one of you, please. Who discovered India? He landed in Kerala only.
Sir, Vasco da Gama.
Vasco da Gama. Which year? No. Which place he landed? എവിടെയാണോ? കേരളത്തിൽ എവിടെയാണ് ലാൻഡ് ആയത് വാസ്കോ ഡ ഗാമ?
കോഴിക്കോട്.
Okay, super. Thank you. So this is discovery. Okay, discovery is nothing but something's already in existence. India is already in existence, and Vasco da Gama have traveled all the way. With all hardships, he discovered Vasco da Gama, India, and similarly Columbus discovered India. And if you know the Discovery Channel, you'll be knowing about that. The name of the channel itself is Discovery. The Discovery Channel, because already it's there. People are exploring, and okay. So discovery, my dear students, discovery is a tedious process. We are all celebrating one Columbus and one Vasco da Gama. We forget many Vasco da Gama, many Columbus have died during this journey. Okay, this journey is not so easy. Nowadays, we have all technologies to predict the weather, and just think about the period which they started their journey to discover America or to discover India. There were no technological solution to alert them about the climate. The people have it's totally uncertainty. They do not know when they will reach, how much fuel they want, how much food they want. I don't know how they have survived of discovering India and America. Okay, discovery is very, very tedious. And I will tell you what is the invention is nothing but there is no such type, but somebody is finding it new. Okay, so Thomas Alva Edison invented electric bulb. It is an invention. Before that, there is no electric bulb. Okay, it is invention. That's also very tedious work, and we are all talking about Thomas Alva Edison. How much sacrifice, how much should have sacrificed for this invention? Okay, so this is the difference between discovery and invention. And what is the difference between invention and innovation now? Okay, innovation is nothing but let me ask one question. Are we using the same bulb discovered by Thomas Alva Edison? Yes or no? No. Okay, what we are doing, we have after that we have innovated many things. Now we are using the LED bulbs and other things. These are all innovation. From the existing one, we are making something for power consumption, for some meeting out some criteria. If you come up with any idea, so then we can claim that it is innovation. Okay, and now I just want to tell you that innovation is not only finding a new thing, it must go to market in the form of commercialization. So I just want to give you a definition equation for innovation is equal to invention multiplied by commercialization. Okay, and the John Paul Thomas said, I had an idea when I was in the second year, and I'm living with that idea, and now developing a product that is my final year project. And what you're supposed to do it, you have to protect your idea through patent, and you have to set up a startup, and you have to launch your product into the market, and you start making money out of it. So your knowledge converted into wealth. Okay, then only you can claim that it is innovation. Okay, now startup and entrepreneurships are the other components, two components of innovation. Startups, and the common word for startup and entrepreneurship nowadays, we are all talking about startups and entrepreneurship. Gone are the days there was only one word common to startup and entrepreneurship. Do you know the word? What is that word? Yes. So nowadays we are all talking about startups and entrepreneurship. Okay, let me ask one question. Earlier, what is the name of what name we had for the startup and entrepreneurship? One question. Yes. Any answer? Actually, what it's all talk about the startups and entrepreneurship. What is happening? Yes. Yes, the establishment. Okay, you are a little closer to establishment. Yes. Then what is being established? Products. Okay. Okay.
Business.
Yeah, super. Who answered it? Who answered it?
Sir, I am Ebri Thomas.
Every Thomas. Every Thomas. Yeah, this is what it's all about business. It's a business unit. Okay. So kudos to every Thomas. Okay. So just I will get your number from Sonama. Okay. So small appreciation I will give it to you. Okay. So it's all about
Thank you, sir.
business.
Thank you.
Thank you, Abri Thomas. It's all about business, doing a business. Nowadays, we are all talking about it is startup, it is entrepreneurship. What you go and ask your father or you go and ask your grandfather. All they know is only business, business. Even from the first day onwards, they will call it as a business. Till their death, they will call it as business. Okay. So now we are talking about startups and entrepreneurship. You must know the difference between startup and entrepreneurship. Startup is nothing but if you have a business idea and you are starting a business, from the day 1 to 3 years to 5 years, the business unit will be called as startups. Okay. So why we are calling us? Why we are? So this time, what will happen normally? People struggle a lot. People struggle a lot, and for financially. So now we call it a seed fund, supporting to support the startup people. And sometimes we may not get the place. You may have the idea of doing a business. You may have the product and make it as a commercialization, but you may not have proper place to have a unit. So these are all the phases, early stage problems, hurdles people face when they start a business. Okay, that's what we call from the day 1 to 3 years or maximum 5 years, we call it as startups. Okay. Once your business picked up, you will become an enterprise, you will get more customer. The moment you become an enterprise, you'll be called as entrepreneur. So this process is called entrepreneurship. Okay, hope this is very clear. And so what is required for this nowadays? Because nowadays the business are more towards technology. My dear students, we want our ideas to be protected through intellectual property rights. Okay. So where we are talking about intellectual property right. Okay, Government of India is doing so many initiatives. You are all aware of the Innovation Institution Innovation Council and the Kapila and the other process of Government of India. And ICT Innovation Challenge, you would have heard about it. And the Ministry of Education has announced it, and they are getting the nomination from various institutions. Institutions who is eligible, the Innovation Institute Innovation Council members, institution can nominate. They have their own portal, IIC portal, through which you can nominate the innovations. Okay, so I am one of the innovation ambassador. I have completed the course given by the Ministry of Education, Government of Tamil Nadu, Government of India. So now I just want to tell about the various properties. Okay, so from this slide, during my explanation, you would have heard about the importance of intellectual property, right? Why the intellectual property rights are needed. Okay, now we have I just want to tell you about other properties. Okay, normally people have talking about properties in terms of movable properties and immovable properties. Okay, and what are the different types of movable properties? If you have car, it's a property, it is a movable property. If you have jewels, movable property. Immobile properties are house, land. It's not immobile. We cannot move it from one place to another place. They are fixed, so we call it as immobile property. Okay. So the third property is slowly coming to our life is intellectual property. Okay, your literary and your invention. Okay, my dear students, you know the value of mobile property. You know the value of immobile property. When I say mobile property value, people are judging us how much property we have. Okay, what car we have. Okay, if you have Innova car, people will rate you somewhere, and if you have Lamborghini car, then you will be rated in a high level. Okay, so and jewels, how much jewels you are wearing, especially in Kerala during the marriage, the people will showcase their strength through the amount of jewels, everybody will wear a lot of jewels. So it shows that okay, they are the standards. It fixes the standards based on the mobile land. So my dear students, I'm going to tell one thing that there's another property going to decide your wealth. That is nothing but intellectual property, right? Okay. So I normally, just for fun, I used to say that, okay, after 10 years or 15 years, see, people will ask, we will not ask any mobile property and immobile property as dowry, and people may ask the intellectual property. Okay. So in-laws, father-in-laws, and mother-in-laws should have more intellectual property, right? Okay. And you must be ready for. So now you are a student. So after 10 years or 30 years, you will become father and you will become mother. Okay. And that time you will search alliance for your children. Okay, and you will search uh, alliance, so you need to have more number of intellectual property rights. Okay, because mobile property and immobile properties at any time, it may not with us for long time, but intellectual property, if we have, it will be with us till the end of our life. It will come along with you. Will get royalty and will get all other stuff. Okay, and it's a small example. So earlier, the grinder, this is the grinder, and then people have moved from this model to this model, and from this model to this model. Okay, people have moved, and I just want to tell about one. uh, just have a look.
Tourists that turn into scientists. Tourist photograph.
ஹலோ ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ், எல்லாருக்கும் வணக்கம். இன்னைக்கு வீடியோல நம்ம என்ன பார்க்க
Yes,
போறோம் அப்படின்னு சொல்லி பாத்தீங்கன்னா, ஒரு
how
சூப்பரான
you can
கிரைண்டர் பத்தின ரிவ்யூ
how,
அண்ட் டெமோ தான் நான் உங்களுக்கு காட்ட போறேங்க. அதாவது கையே வைக்காம எப்படி இந்த மாதிரி அழகா வந்து மாவு எடுக்கலாம் அப்படின்னு சொல்லி நம்ம பார்க்கலாம்.
what kind of
அம்மா வந்து ரொம்ப
innovation?
நாளா வந்து கிரைண்டர் வாங்கணும், அது ஒரு இன்னோவேட்டிவான ஒரு கிரைண்டர் வாங்கணும் அப்படின்னு சொல்லி நினைச்சிட்டே இருந்தாங்க. அப்பதான் இந்த ப்ராடக்ட் பத்தி தெரிய வந்து இது எங்க இருக்குன்னு பார்க்கும்போது ஜென் பவர் அப்படின்ற ஒரு ஷாப்ல வந்து கோயம்புத்தூர்ல இருக்கு. மேட்டுப்பாளையம் ரோட் கோயம்புத்தூர்ல வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா இருக்கு ஜென் பவர் அப்படின்ற ஷாப். இந்த ஷாப்
Yeah, this is what the small innovation they have made from this to this. Okay, so nowadays the new latest grinder is coming. Even without wetting our hands, we can grind and we can get the flour. So this is what people are making innovation over a period of time. From there to from we were here, I don't know how many of you using or have seen this kind of grinder. From this kind of grinder, we move to this kind of grinder. From there to here, this is what innovation. Okay, so and I want to give one more example about the Kavita Sukla. Her product is fresh paper, and she did this as part of her PG. And this is what Kavita Sukla's earlier photo. And this is Kavita Sukla sitting with. She's an Indian lady and settled in United States of America. Okay, and she have come up with the concept of making fresh paper. Fresh papers are made up with organic material, organic things, and it keeps the vegetables and fruits fresh for long time. For long time, a piece of paper is sufficient. She made it with the help of the spices. Okay, we even especially the Keralites are very much fond of the spices. You would have noticed that your mom used to put a small piece of cinnamon inside the sugar tin, okay, to avoid insects to come into the sugar tin. Okay, similarly, this concept, this really struck her mind of making a fresh paper made up of spices that, and if you put that fresh paper inside the box of fruits or vegetables, it preserves for long time. Okay, this is what her concept. And she became a entrepreneur and running various things. And just I want to mention one more innovation. This is what the innovation, left hand side you can see the traditional floor mat, and right hand side you can see the innovative floor mat. And these are these imported floor mat. Okay, so what you will normally prefer as a customer if you go to a shop to buy a floor mat, you will go for this kind of the spur and the fancy floor mat. Okay, this is how you can make innovation at anywhere, any point. And say, I have a pen here. If you want to make some kind of innovation, you can make. I have a mobile phone with me, and if you want to make any innovation, even the cover, you can make the innovation. And if you want to make some modification in the remote controller, you can make. Even if you want to make small changes in the chocolate cover and other things, you can make, and you can claim that it is your innovation. Okay, so this is what innovation all about. Innovation and type of innovations given different types of innovation, starting from copyright, trademark, patent, designs, confidential information, to plans, breeders right, circle layouts, passing of geographical indication, and so on. Okay, and this is a type of industrial design. You are seeing this Coca-Cola bottle. This is not the original bottle when they have introduced in 1899. Okay, when they have introduced Coca-Cola, the bottle was like this, and they've changed in 19, and they changed again in the year 1915. This is the model they have introduced in 1916, and this is the model they have introduced in 1957, and this model they have introduced in 1986. Okay, and any product based on their front view, back view, left side view, right side view, top view, bottom view, you can. And trademark is another thing. So now the products brand name thing is very important, and it's attracting almost all the brand: Google, Facebook, Coca-Cola, Yahoo, Apple, Samsung, Mastercard. Okay, these are all this it tell just seeing the trademark you can tell the product. Okay, I just want to give you a small quiz to you, and just have a look and let me know the trademark of this representing which company, which organization. Could you please tell what is the first one? Anyone? Alan Solly. Okay, superb. Abri Thomas. Next one, this one. This one. HSB. You may not, you may not be familiar because the famous Hotel Sarana Bhavan, Tamil Hotel. Okay. So what does it mean? You are very familiar. This one. Won't be a careless. This one. Third one. No idea. No idea. Joy Lucas. Joy Lucas. Joy Lucas and this Apple. You are all very familiar. Am I right? Okay. I'll give few more examples. So this is all about the trademark. Similarly, when you start your business, you can go for your own trademark, and the trademark will speak and tell all about your business and your quality and your service. So duration of trademarks is 10 years, and we'll go for the next type is geographical indication. Okay, geographical indication. Can you name which place? These are some of the identity of some places. Okay, so this is halwa. Okay, which place is very famous in Tamil Nadu for halwa? In area, Tirunelveli. Have you heard about Tirunelveli halwa? Very famous. Suppose if you come to Tirunelveli, don't miss of tasting Tirunelveli halwa. Okay, what type of dog is it? Which place it is representing? It's again in Tamil Nadu. Rajapalayam. Very good, superb. And this is jasmine flower is representing which place? Madurai. Have you heard about the place Madurai? Have been in Madurai, famous place in Tamil Nadu, temple city. Madurai Malli. Okay, we call it as Madurai Malli. So these are geographical indications. And see, we have similar indications for Darjeeling tea and then Kanchipuram Pattu, Karnataka Mysore silk, Bujwa, so Rajasthan. So these are all various things. And Rasagula, there was a dispute in Madras High Court in earliest year for the Rasagula. The two states started fighting for claiming their geographical indication for Rasagula and West Bengal and Odisha. Okay, and the court, the case came to Madras High Court, and um, they have given the judgment based on the small differences they found from both Rasagula, and they have given the geographical indication to both states, West Bengal and Odisha. Why I'm saying this much, we have the importance. Even in Kerala, a lot of traditions, traditional things, and engineers can, people those are having the awareness on this intellectual property and geographical indications. You can claim your properties. You can claim your properties. This is copyright. All are aware of this Mona Lisa picture. Leonardo da Vinci painted in 16th century, and there was a dispute between music director Ilayaraja and the Balasubramaniam sir for the copyright issue. You would have heard about all those things. Okay, it came because of then copyright. We can go for literary, film, drama, music artists, sound recording, and other artistic work, paint, sculpture, drawing, diagrams, map, chart, your engravings, and artistic works, cinematographic works. And now I will tell about the patent. Patent is the important one, and it's mainly talking about the technology. Patent will be given based on the novelty, intensive steps, and industrial applications. Okay, and who will grant the patent? If you ask me, the patent in India is granted by Indian Patent Office. It is coming under Ministry of Commerce, Government of India. There are four places they have their offices. One is Delhi, Mumbai, Chennai, and Kolkata. And if you want to file your patent, you have to approach any one of the patent office. And there is a application, various applications are there, and you have to come across these steps. Okay, initially you are going and filing the provisional application, then you have to mention the complete specification of the product. Once it is filed, then it takes 10 to 14 days for publication. They're published in the Gazette, and it will be there for around 1 year or 2 years, and public can view. Anybody can view the publication, and if it is similar to your publication, then you can claim. If there is no opposition, they will go for the hearing. The examination will be done, and you are supposed to um attend this examination. And there's an application fee for this. And the first examination will come, then you have to get the patent will be granted if it is worth. And this is the final patent copy. You will get a patent like this. Okay. So we have so many patent searching facilities are available. Okay, so for your kind information, I will explain how we can uh, just have a look of. I'm just explaining how we can search your pattern. So this is the website for official website of intellectual property, right? So ipindia.gov.in. Okay, ipindia.gov.in. I will share it in your chat box also. Yeah, I have shared the link. ipindia.gov.in. Okay. So where what we can do is there is an option here, public search. Can you able to see public search? Okay, this public search. Okay, I'm just clicking the public search. Okay, so here I got the public search, and now I am going to search the pattern. Okay, what you are going to search? What you are going to search? Pattern, or trademark, or design? Okay, I am exploring patent. Okay, and it will ask, are you about to proceed to an external website? Click OK to proceed. Okay, yes to proceed. I'm exploring. Okay, here you will get the option here. Okay, what I want to tell you is I have published a few pattern, so I will search. Here, a lot of options are there. Okay, you can search the pattern based on the uh, application specification, application number. Yes, yes, ma'am. Yeah, I will complete by another 3 more minutes. 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. Okay, enough. Okay, because you have another program, no? By Soma Pratibha. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Ma'am is here in the same platform. Soma madam. Okay, okay. So you can search with any. Then I will opt this application applicant number. Okay. So applicant number, I will put my name. Robin. Okay. I can search it. Rene Robin. At the end, you have to give the captcha 62 7C. See, almost the whoever has published the name Rene Robin, you will get this list. So this is my one of my pattern. Similarly, you can search with the topic, so any topic, mechanical engineering, civil engineering. So name of the topic you can submit. So it will fetch all the data. Uh, yes, it's coming. Would you able to see it? This one. Okay. Share this tab. Now, yeah. So this is what the pattern which I have published. If you come down, you will get an option view documents. Okay. So just see the applicant's names: Sairam Engineering College, Siddharth, Dr.C.R.Rene, Robin, Yashwant, Kaushik, and Mr. Raivel. Okay, these are all the applicants. We as a group we have submitted. And the view documents. If you open this view document, you will get all the details of the. So this is all about the abstract. Similarly, you can see other details also. These are all the various forms you are supposed to submit during the filing time. During the filing time, okay. This is a small example. I just want to show the demo of how you can search from the Indian official website. Okay, so these are all the places where you have. And we are promoting sustainable development goals. So if time permits, I will come for another session to explain this. So how Sairam Engineering College is promoting innovation, through innovation clinic. Okay, so every week we people gather and um, promote this thing and this innovation ecosystem we have developed. So I just want to tell you that innovation leads to new creations lead to bigger action lead to progress of nation. Okay, thank you so much. Here I've given my details and my email ID, and if you want any professional assistance, you can contact me. If you have any questions, any doubt, you can ask me now. Uh, okay, I'm streaming it even in my YouTube channel. I have a YouTube channel. I will share the link of my YouTube channel so that so many videos are available with respect to intellectual property right. What I say, innovation, startups, entrepreneurship. So even some technical talks are there. So I just I just share my YouTube link in the chat box, and you can what you can do is you can just see the videos, and if you like, you can really like it. You can like it, share it, and subscribe my channel. Don't forget to click the bell button. Okay, thank you.
You with a virtual memento and certificate of appreciation as a token of our gratitude.
Thank you.
Once again, I would like to thank our honorable speaker, Dr.C.R.Rene Robin, for your valuable time. Your presence has been very valuable to us today, and we certainly look forward to another interaction in the near future. Thank you so much. It's time for feedback session. If the participants have any feedback regarding the session, you are welcome.
So I'm John Paul Thomas. As I've mentioned before, I really liked your presentation and your class, and it was very informative. And for to be honest, I really was applying for patentship for our project, and it's on the process. And I really think it helped that you gave some ideas about more how to do it. And I will definitely be looking to your YouTube channel for more informations about the intellectual property right and how to do the patentship processings and all. And I really hope to have a contact with you. And I wish I will make a contact and share some thoughts with you. Thank you so much, sir, for sharing your time.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, John. Now I invite Amit, Secretary, IES, SBC, SNIT for the vote of thanks.
Good morning to one and all. As all good things come to an end in life, so this session, it is really great that this program has turned out to be very successful. I, Amit, IES, SBC Secretary, IEEE SB SNIT, and it's a matter of pride for me that I am proposing the vote of thanks for the session on behalf of my colleague and the entire student chapter members. First of all, I thank to God. I want to thank our chief guest, Dr.C.R.Rene Robin, Professor Sairam Engineering College Group of Institution, IEEE Computer Society, SBC Vice Chair, IEEE WIE MA session. Thank you, sir, for an informative and profitable session. Next, I want to thank our branch counselor, Ms. Reenachandran ma'am, for presiding our event and motivating and inspiring us at every step. Thank you, ma'am. A special thank to the organizing committee and teacher for their influence, support, and coordination. And last, not the least, my heartfelt thank you all who actively participate in the session. Hope you all have enjoyed it. Stay safe. Thank you.
Thank you once again. Thank you so much for this wonderful opportunity. Have a great day.
Thank you, sir.
Shall I leave, ma'am?
Yes, sir. Thank you,